everyone, welcome back. What better way to come back after some time off to comment on the bombshell that Universal just dropped on the theme park world? So let's get into it. The next phase of the Universal Studios park planned for Frisco is upon us, and this is a huge announcement by Universal. Universal announced they have retained Gensler architectural firm, the largest of its kind in the world, to oversee the design and construction of the new park in Frisco. What is buried in the lead by the local news here is the person Gensler firm hired back in January that will be in charge of this project. It is the former president of Imagineering for Walt Disney Company, Bob Weiss. For any of the naysayers and people that said this was going to be a bland, flat ride-dominated regional park, we would like to say Universal is putting its money where its mouth is. This is truly shaping up to be something completely new. With the leadership Weiss and Gensler will provide, there is no reason why anyone should overlook what is happening here. If you dismiss this as just a regional cash grab or an IP that will dilute the Universal brand, I would say this proves otherwise. Universal has said all along at the local meetings we have attended and to their national press releases that this park will be very different and not what you would expect. Who better to help capture the imagination of our children than a man responsible for so many great parks and memories for any of us that have gone to a Disney park? So who exactly is Bob Weiss? Bob Weiss spearheaded more than 200 projects for Disney. Bob led more than 200 major projects around the world with a capital value of more than $30 billion. From the US to Shanghai, Tokyo to Paris, Weiss's design and innovation imprint has been indelibly left on all Disney theme parks. He has also completed work for NASA and the Smithsonian. Bob started with Disney when they were beginning to ramp up two major projects, Epcot and Tokyo Disneyland. Bob began work presenting designs to the Oriental Land Company, the company that oversees and operates Tokyo Disney. Tokyo Disneyland is often referred to as the best example of Walt's vision, combining a lot of experience that have long since and more recently gone extinct at the U.S. parks. Everything is done so well at this park and has been a massive success to say the least. His next major project came along with the creation and design of Hollywood Studios in the late 80s. Given the sad state of Hollywood Studios today, with the maintenance issues, poor capacity, bumbled Toy Story Land, Galaxy's Edge, and forgotten areas of the park, when it opened, we all remember what it was like and what great promise it held for the future. This gate really helped propel the Florida Disney property to where it is today. Following the success of Tokyo Disney, Bob was then brought on to help oversee a second gate in Japan, which became Tokyo Disney Sea. This park definitely feels the least Disney in a lot of ways, which isn't meant as a bad thing. The experiences and settings are creative and very different from any other Disney park. Sometimes you almost feel like you're not on a Disney property with the non-IP related areas. Bob was also a key part of the reimagining of Disney California Adventure. Some of the highlights of this Imagineering was Cars Land and the planting of the 1,200 trees. He wanted to remove anything that felt like they could be part of another non-Disney park. His last major project as president of Imagineering was overseeing the Shanghai Disneyland Park. Taking muddy fields and turning it into one of Disney's most striking parks set a one-of-a-kind natural setting. Another legendary former Disney Imagineer, Rick Rothschild, said this about Weiss: "He is so well suited to lead and organize and cast a group of people to do something no matter what the size of the project." Van Romans, another legendary former Imagineer that has been helping shape North Texas architecture since arriving here in 2004, had this to say about Weiss: Bob Weiss had garnered a reputation for leading the design of Disney theme parks that mixed real stuff with Disney storytelling. The budget is still listed as $550 million and will be part of the larger Fields development that is double the size and cost of the new park. The park has not been named yet, nor have any of the lands officially been revealed. But in true Universal fashion, what they don't tell us outright, they don't hide what they are doing. Look for more fun hints to be dropped by their creative team soon. The process of design should see us get some movement on the vacant land that is still untouched since our last drone and drive-by footage. The area around the new park, though, is changing daily with highway, access roads, and home construction of the West Fields area, so you can see the excitement Universal and theme park fans have for this new project, knowing that a major icon like Bob Weiss is back in the game. To us, it is a better world knowing that people that dedicated their professional careers to creating such great parks and unforgettable memories for all of us are still part of the industry. Someone like Bob Weiss was not likely to sit on the sidelines during this new boom of growth with companies like Sci-Fair and Universal. This is yet another great announcement and a win for Universal. While we eagerly await the construction, permits, and trademarks to be filed, we will bring you any news relating to this new park and are looking forward to a trip to Florida soon to report on Minion Land from a kid and family point of view. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.
Remember to like and subscribe.